It felt instant. One comment, one look, one small frustration. And suddenly you're saying things you didn't mean or doing things you'll have to clean up later. But here's the first shift. Anger is rarely a lightning bolt out of a clear sky. It's usually the last link in a chain. So in this video, I want to treat anger as a system with a trajectory. Not a moral failure. Not a personality label. A system with inputs, early signals, escalation, an explosion point, and an aftermath. And once you see it like that, one idea changes everything. You can forecast anger because you can map the conditions that make it more likely. And you can interrupt the cycle because the blast stage is not the only stage that matters. Start with the spine, the alarm, and the brakes. Your brain has fast threat detection and slower regulation. The alarm is quick. It reacts before you've had time to interpret generously. The brakes are slower. They need time and oxygen and distance to come online. That's why just calm down never works in the moment. You're trying to reason with a system that's already running at speed. So instead of starting with judgment, why am I like this? Start with forecasting. Think of it like weather. Some days are high-risk days. Not because you're a bad person, but because your system is loaded. Here are the most common inputs that turn the dial up. Poor sleep, high-stress load, hunger and low blood sugar, too much stimulation, pain, discomfort, illness, caffeine or alcohol effects, ongoing conflict, and a sense of being trapped, too many demands, not enough control. When the load is high, it takes less to trigger you. That's not an excuse. It's a warning label. Now add the second piece, the cycle. Anger has a predictable arc: escalation, explosion, aftermath. Most people only pay attention at explosion. But the real leverage is in escalation, because escalation has cues. Here are some of the early signals people miss. Your body tightens jaw, fists, shoulders. Your attention narrows, you stop seeing nuance. Your inner story becomes absolute. This is disrespect. This is unfair. You speed up typing faster, speaking faster, moving sharper. You feel justified, certain, cleanly right. That sense of moral certainty is a big one, because it feels like clarity, but it often means the alarm has taken the microphone. So the goal is simple: catch the rise early enough to interrupt it. An interruption has two steps: body first, story second. Step 1, body first. If your arousal stays high, your thinking stays narrow. So you downshift physically before you try to solve anything. Make it simple. Slow your breath. Drop your shoulders. Unclench your hands. Step away from the screen. Get water. Take 60 seconds of distance. You're not fixing the situation yet. You're turning the volume down so you don't cause collateral damage. Then step 2, story second. Once the arousal drops, you interrogate the meaning you assigned. Anger usually rides on a meaning like, I'm being disrespected. I'm being controlled. I'm being treated unfairly. I'm being ignored. I'm trapped. So, ask one stabilizing question. What else could be true here? Not to excuse bad behavior from others, but to stop your mind from locking onto the most explosive interpretation as if it's the only one. Now, one practical move that saves relationships: the exit script. Don't wait until you're angry to invent language. Write it once and reuse it. Something like, I'm getting wound up. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I'm going to take 10 minutes and come back. Or, I need a pause. I will return to this, but not like this. That single move interrupts the cycle before it becomes a scene you have to repair. Because the aftermath is real. Aftermath is the hidden cost center. Guilt, shame, damaged trust, workplace fallout, family tension. The sense that you've shrunk your own life. So if you do blow up, the final skill is repair. Repair is not groveling, it's ownership. Name what happened. Own your part without excuses. Repair what you can. Apology, restitution, changed behavior, a clearer boundary next time. Now put all of this into one compact toolkit. Forecast your anger like weather. Load plus triggers. Track escalation early with a 0 to 10 thermometer. Interrupt the rise. Body first, story second. Use an exit script to prevent damage. And if there's damage, repair cleanly. Anger isn't the enemy. Unmanaged escalation is. Question: what's your most common anger forecast input? Poor sleep, stress load, or feeling trapped? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more content from Truth Through Texts.